Hi there, Jeff here from the Wetsuit Centre, talking to you today about the Neill Mutant 5.4 winter wetsuit for 2010-2011. A new addition to our Neill stock this year, because it's the first time we've stocked this suit. And with a very good reason. This suit is very versatile. It's all about versatility, this suit. So it gives you options basically, and that's all about the chest zip or the entry system at the top here. Okay, talk to you about that in 1 second. What we'll go through first is the standard functions and features of this wetsuit. It's mirrored quite a lot with the Heat. There's quite a lot of similarities between this suit and the Neill Heat wetsuit. The key difference, as we say, is the entry system, which we'll go through in a second. So in terms of the neoprene actually used on the suit, it's very similar to the Heat. You've got the nice soft neoprene in the upper body, okay, where they're using the 3mm. So it gives you loads of flexibility in the upper body, which is obviously ideal for surfing, ideal for any sports where you're using your upper body a lot. 5mm in the lower body, and they use their more standard neoprene, which, but having said that, is still very flexible. Okay. As I said before on the video for the Heat, the more money that you pay, the more of the soft, like high quality neoprene they use throughout the suit. So top end suits, they use it right the way through, but a mid-range suit like this, they just use it in the upper body where it's really sort of necessary. So they strategically place the high quality neoprene in these suits. But having said that, it's still got a huge amount of flex in the suit. Okay. The seams are a unique selling point for this particular suit. It's the fluid weld seams. Okay, really designed to give the suit a lot of longevity, make it nice and robust, so it's not going to wear through anytime soon. Okay, the suit is stitched and glued on the other side. Okay, which prevents any water getting through the seams. It's called glued and blind stitching. It's then double stitched, and then you get the liquid taping over the seams as well. So they're reinforced in every possible way, basically, to stop the seams wearing through and to also stop any water getting to the suit. So you can imagine the only areas the suit is actually going to let water in is really going to be around the chest zip system, around the neck entry. Okay, but Neill have thought about that as well, and I'll show you through that in a second once we actually turn the suit inside out. Smooth skin on the chest, especially treated neoprene to stop any wind entering the suit. So it's a great suit for surfing. It's also going to be great for kite surfing, windsurfing, that kind of stuff. And around the back you get the smooth skin around the core, the key area here, which is going to be around your kidneys. Okay. Different colours of neoprene, as you can see. That's just the different quality of neoprene that Neill use. The light grey stuff is the really soft stuff. Okay. On the knees, you've got the crypto knees, or the Duraflex knee pads, basically, surrounded with liquid tape to make them nice and robust. It's a nice strong material that doesn't wear through on your knees, but also has a lot of flexibility in it, so your knee's going to sit nice and comfortably within there. Okay. The suit itself, as I say, is a 5.3. What we mean when we say that is 5mm of neoprene on the main part of the body and 3mm in the upper body. Okay, I know I've already mentioned that, but mention it again because it's quite a significant point. The neck, or the collar, it's got the smooth skin around the inside of the collar, so you should stop any sort of chafing or rubbing on the neck. It means that you don't get any wetsuit rub, and you shouldn't really have any need for any rash vest, unless it's a thermal rash vest, which gives additional warmth. Okay. Coming on to the key selling benefit, or the key feature of this wetsuit, is what they call the modular chest zip or entry system. Okay. And basically what that is this whole top section of the wetsuit here can actually come away. Okay, which gives you an option. Okay, if I can do this on camera, there we will. The top part of the suit just comes completely undone. This is the actual wetsuit, and then this system is actually sewn onto the top, meaning that if any water does get through the collar, it's then met with the actual wetsuit itself, which is brought right up to the collar with these back panels as well, and means that the water is then taken out the side of the suit and doesn't actually come into the suit where your body is. Okay, so that's really well thought about. Around the back, carry on, you've got another zip system here as well. Okay, so you can actually completely take this top section of the wetsuit off. And the idea of actually doing that is then you have, with the suit, which comes for free, you have a hood system as well, okay, which then attaches onto the same part, and then you can then have a hooded wetsuit. Okay. A lot of people like to have the option, because obviously if you've got a hooded wetsuit, then you always have to have your hood on. You can't leave it around your collar very well because it kind of restricts your movement and doesn't feel very nice. With this suit you get that versatility, so you can have, on cold days you can pop on your hood, where it's really cold, where it's not too bad if you're moving it out of the really cold season, or if it's just a particularly warm day, you can switch back to the normal chest zip system. Okay, and that is the key selling point and the key difference between this and the Neill Heat. Okay. Really loads of flexibility and versatility to allow you to chop and change the suit as to match the conditions basically that you're surfing in. Inside the suit, won't go into too much depth and detail. Lurking within is what you'd expect, the usual firewall material. Okay, it's like a fleecy material that's placed here on the chest panel and around the kidneys. Okay, so that red material is placed around the chest and around the kidney area. It's a thermal lining material, which is an insulation material, which basically holds heat inside the wetsuit. So any heat that's coming out of your body and coming from the sun, instead of it being lost, it's actually retained into the back of the suit and into the front of the suit around your core area to keep your organs nice and warm, especially your kidneys, which will obviously keep your blood warm, which in turn keep you warm, including all your different extremities. Around the outside of that is liquid taped again, so not only on the inside, or not on the outside, should I say, but also on the inside. That gives the suit a little bit more strength and durability. It'll mean that nothing is getting through those seams, and that the key stress points are then liquid taped on the inside as well, which will really make the suit nice and strong for you, okay, and also keep you a little bit warmer. That, in essence, is the O'Neill Mutant winter wetsuit for 2010-2011. A fantastic suit for the money. Again, you're not going to have to spend over £200, and also great to have that versatility within the suit. Okay, so cold days, bang on the hood. On slightly warmer days, then you can just stick to the normal chest zip system. You can really sort of match the wetsuit to the situation or the conditions that you're in. Okay, so that's the O'Neill Mutant 5.3 wetsuit for 2010-2011, and definitely one worth thinking about for this year.